Okay, you might see a little bit of ash here and there as I am cleansing the space to do another reading. The full house active, so also trying to clear any and all negativity, and of course the cat wants in. And I am going to be reading on, try to do quick mini reads on both Roger Stone and Alex Jones, just to see in a quick shot kind of way what their future and their ending ends up looking like. Just to complete what I said I would do with the first video. And then I have another video to make after that. Family and God willing. Okay, this is the deck that I'm using tonight. It is the Intuitive NightGoddess Tarot. I'm burning some Palo Santo bundle here. That's all you need to know. Okay, so again, might be a bit of ash here. Now, as this is a new deck, the Intuitive NightGoddess Tarot, and it has a kind of thick but beautiful foil. It has a matte, semi-matte satin finish. Very, very beautiful. Hopefully it won't pick up too much glare with the overhead light on. We do have an overhead light in this room, but I really don't like to have to use it if I don't have to. Oh wow, yeah, this is a new deck, so there is that breaking in. Again, this is the Intuitive NightGoddess Tarot, and it's made by Lindsay, Linzi Silverman, Eye of Astro. And I looked through the deck very quickly, and it just like immediately, it's like, yes, this deck is a good deck to use. Just want to let you know, if you hear any background noise, we have family that's moving in, and so you might pick up some background noise, shifting and things, people living, people doing things, and we are stuck in midst of remodel, so I do beg your pardon, but doing the best I can. So I want to look at, first I'll start with a quick mini read on Alex Jones, what his future looks like, and what is his end. I'm going to do it in, let's see, yeah, 4 cards, 4 rows. And the first 2 will be for his future, and the last 2 rows will be for his end. That's how that arrangement will work. It's important to note, if you want to attempt to read the cards that I'm getting, understand something. The symbols that you attribute may not be what I'm going to see. Okay? And everybody's different. And it's okay to share if you see something different, that's fine, but do it respectfully. You know, don't be cringy. Don't leave something that's going to make you cringe later. All right. So let's take a look. I'm asking Spirit, my spiritual mentors, the Creator, the universe, ancestors, my spiritual mentors to help me to read accurately and to open my mind and set aside my personal bias and just read the message that comes through as best I humanly can, and with use of both logic and intuition. So Alex Jones. What is his future hold for him at this point in time, and what is his end? What do you wish to reveal to us? Share with us about that that's pertinent. What lessons can we take away and learn? What is Alex Jones' near future, basically, and his end look like? And it's something we all should think about. If you don't like what you're doing now, or who you are right now, it matters. Change things up. Try. Don't give up. Persist. And resist. Be as resilient as you can be. It's one thing I have learned in 35 years now of being in my situation. Okay. Unlike these dudes who want to just persist in this old, bad, negative way of doing things. And this is the era that we as humans are going to be working on exposing this behavior and appropriately coming to where we change, I think, the justice system to properly punish these people. And I think because some of them will probably not be properly punished, to be honest. And it will make us demand. It's just a feeling I have, and I have seen in cards, and when I'm just kind of, it's really happens a lot when I'm able to just kind of throw the cards and I'm relaxing, trying to just down and read on myself, and sometimes it won't read on me, and it's like, but look at this. And it's like, oh, that's political, but you know, so I have to have my downtime. I demand and need a lot of downtime, unfortunately. But that's how I operate the best. Yeah, you can't produce out of an empty cup. Right, Bear? You can't come in right now. I'm sorry. Okay. So Alex Jones, man. That guy's some wackadoodle energy. Sorry, it's taking me a while with the disruption all around me to try to focus. Okay, it says reclamation. Two of Cups. This is stuff involving his connections with other people, his agreements, and I believe allegiance to, like Trump, and that whole crazy agenda. Reclamation, Two of Cups. So this is his future. Okay, let me just throw these down. I am a bit. I want to read, but I will forewarn you. I'm a little bit fuzzy, so will need a little extra tonight to do this. Of Swords, okay. The Monarch. Okay, Empress. Keep getting that money stuff. And I wonder about his wife. Is he married still? I mean, I really hope not. But there's something here. This feels like something about a relationship. And, which one's this? Hold on a tick. Yeah, so it looks like with this card, it is like somewhat like justice, but to me, what it's feeling like, there is definitely something about I'm feeling like a woman with the Monarch card here. And a relationship where someone is going to try to reclaim their power. And this creates a shift in a relationship here. I think there's a woman that wants to end her relationship with him. Or if she's had one with him, there might be some issues that she wants, to be completed. She wants to reclaim her life, most definitely, and reclaim what she can out of, I think she's had some kind of relationship. There's something about a relationship, I'm sure of it, here. It feels like it anyway. And his paranoia, I'm getting with that Nymph of Swords, that there's an energy towards women, and in particularly, I think that this woman is feeling of being spied upon, or just monitored, bugged, recorded, or that kind of thing. And with this woman, in regard to Alex Jones, they want to get their life back on track, and within their own control, especially. There's a control issue at play. And somebody here, Miss Monarch over here, is saying, you know what? This is not right, and I need to go live my best life. That's all I have to say where Mr. Jones is concerned. Now, if this is just finance, well, I just don't think it is. But the money would be more around this female, and it doesn't look like it wants to stay. It feels like it's been like vampirized. It's been drained like a battery, and they want to reclaim their own power. They feel like somebody's just taken their power away from them. That's why I presumed that it would be an individual, an actual woman, as this card, this major arcana, often is. But it can speak to one's wealth and how one's general lifestyle. It can also be maybe even both, you know, with the mistreatment of a female, of a wife. There's going to be loss of truly enjoyment and that which he has enjoyed in his life, which is a lifestyle. Again, all these guys, they live grotesquely. You know, they don't even, okay, they've really made their money in shady ways, but just they're tacky. They're tacky. They're just grotesque. They're not even classy. It's just, ew. And you know what? Being classy is a state of mind. You know, you either have it or you don't. The Wayfarer. Okay. He's going to be left alone again. Whoever has been his current lady is wanting to reclaim her own power, and I do see signs of here already of him being on his own. There are secrets that he does not want her sharing. He wants her to go, if she's going to go away and be quiet. Money. Five of Swords, some bit of feelings here. Oof. Some bullying and intimidation. Surely not from Alex Jones. Surely not. Bullying a woman. It could be also this card could be like a message or something sent with regard to this woman, document. I definitely feel like it's some kind of woman he's having potential legal issues with. There's reference here to scales and secrets, and it could be like a secretive relationship for all I know, for all I care. But there is something going on there, and he's going to find himself wanting her to be quiet, wanting her to go away, wanting himself to go under the radar and stay stumm here with the Mystic card. Keep those secrets, but, and maybe this is a little money to shush, and some intimidation towards this female. That's what I see him doing. I asked for his future and his end. So those first two rows are about his future. So we see him going to be bullying some woman. I don't think it will bode well, because I feel very karmic about him doing this. And him very much, this whole, I think there's receipts of his intimidation. Because of course, he's so sloppy, and he doesn't care. Somebody needs to. And anyway, so then he gets as his final, these next two rows are his final, what is his end result? How does his end look? This is for Alex Jones. Okay, we get the 9 of Swords, which right away is speaking about anxiety, fear, tension, like when a very nervous, hyper state of worry and uncertainty. But it can also be, depending upon other cards nearby, a visceral, literal reaction of mental crisis. And I definitely think that with him. Over potential, okay? And it's the Fool card, so he's worrying about a foolish mistake or taking... The thing is, this man I'm getting, he likes that big gamble. He likes that big risk, you know? That's what attracts him. He's such a fool, as this card indicates, but he loves that risk. He loves going to the edge of the cliff, right? But there are secrets about how far he's gone, and this is known to people that he's been intimate or personal with. And I see in relation to this one, I'm getting a specific womanly figure here with the what they call the monarch in this card, which I believe is probably referring to like the Empress, the wife card. Anyway, a very feminine, fertile card. So it looks like with this relationship, he begins to worry about things that she knows. And I already felt back here earlier like he wanted her to shut up, right? Back here. And I feel like this is some shut up and some intimidation. Shut up money and intimidation. Or some receipt, an actual receipt of threat that she can show. And it looks like he's scared that that she's gonna do that. So he's sweating it here because it's a big, big gamble. And there is deception that she might reveal or show him to be a liar. And I think he is trying to intimidate a woman in the future not to come forward with something that she knows. You know, if it isn't an intimate partner, it could just be somebody that's in that whole circus. That's all I gotta say. Some woman. Justice. The law. The law is gonna come through. This woman feels that she's at a loss with that Five of Swords. She feels that she is being intimidated, and ultimately she just feels kind of defeated, is what this card would represent for that woman. But there is justice here that does fall under her feeling of defeat where justice is concerned. I don't know. Is that a bad aspect for her? Or is it a good one and a negative one for him? Will she get justice because she's already had loss here? And it sure looks like he worries about her getting some kind of justice if she were to come forward with whatever she has that he doesn't want her to. This is Alex Jones, okay? Just so we are clarifying who I'm reading on. All right? And he's going to try to hold the shade, but justice says, this woman's got a valid concern. And I believe justice has his shade, has that evidence, has the receipts. Introspection. okay, he's not gonna, he's gonna start to think how he can gaslight his way out of this, I'm sure. Very, going to be very, this is the cups, so Ace of Cups, Spirit of Cups. Oops, sorry guys. He's going to end up very, I think, having some kind of potential of a breakdown here with the cups, because the cups is like, it's so much, it's not just a full cup, it's a spilling over cup, and that can be a good thing. It can be like a blessing, like babies and you know, positive things. It can also be just healing and positive things. It can also, in healing, can be about the cleansing of a lot of pent-up of emotion. So in some way, it makes this woman with these receipts, puts him to have to sit in a place that he doesn't like, of introspection, and his emotions come out. He can't control himself. His big thing is on trying to control everything, because he can barely control himself. That's why he goes around, you know, just in this state of hysteria. And yes, and so here is more of that energy and projection, but also of activity. And we do have justice here. So when we see him getting things going deep, looking deep, and he's very emotional about it, what they're looking into, and I think it will go deeper. Yeah, and it will end, oh dear, that is the Death card. Now the stress of it, you know, could be possibly, because I did ask what, I didn't literally mean to say, like, I want to know what their death is. I just mean how things look at the end of their life. But it looks like it's answering, and I see him in a very, I think finally his emotive nervous system will get the best of him. I really do. I think he's going to go downhill in the next, you know, further into the future especially, and in connection specifically to a woman. That kicks it off. Okay? And this could, honestly, it could be stroke with him, because it is fire. So when I get that I'm going stroke energy, heart attack, something, blood clot, something sudden and shifting, fast moving, and there is an end. I think that is an end literal to a lot of things. If it isn't necessarily his physical form, then it will be his significance in this life will be centered around a woman seeking to reclaim her power and who brings about a radical change through justice. So women will basically be the springing point to which he has to face his own fears, the stuff that he's put off doing by projecting this whole time. This whole song and dance has been about Alex Jones avoiding whatever it is uncomfortable in his life about himself and freaking out about somebody else who's minding their own business. So anyway, there you have his future and end of days. My next will be Roger Stone. Thank you for listening to this. If you appreciate this kind of content, please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It does make a difference. YouTube's algorithms have changed, and it's affecting many of us negatively. So please help us out by liking, or not, if you didn't like it, and subscribing. Thank you.